What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Machiavelli, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. I apologize to you guys, man, that I've been slipping lately. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slipping, but only because, like, I want to make this clear, man. Whenever I don't upload any videos, there's a good reason why. Like, if I'm not working or my computer's tied up for whatever reason, or certain videos I can't get out to you guys that I wanted to get out to you guys, just need you guys to understand, man. It's not my fault, but otherwise, like, I'm not the type of person that make excuses as far as like, oh, I'm gonna just take a day off, not upload no videos today. Sometimes there really is things going on, you know what I mean? But I noticed while I was gone and wasn't making no videos just yet, we got a new subscriber in the building. 129th subscriber to be exact. Shout out to RTX Ian. I hope I said your name right, bro. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, man. Without you guys, it wouldn't be a Machiavelli. And I make that clear to everybody who subscribes to me. Just let you know that you guys are appreciated and not overlooked. So, today we got the power of not reacting. Stop overreacting. Deal with toxic people. Woo! This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be an interesting topic because a lot of us do not know what to do. We be trying to hold our anger and hold our... But without further ado, man, let's get it.
The most unjust thing that you can do for yourself and everybody around you, especially other people who have such a big expectation of you, is that you make yourself unhappy. How you are should never be determined by how somebody else is.
Wait a minute.
Once you allow that, you will remain a slave to somebody. How you are should never be determined by how somebody else is. Once you allow that, you will remain a slave to somebody all your life, because they will decide whether you will be happy or unhappy.
Well, if
Energy things is, that's true facts. Like, whenever you guys say, you reciprocate energy or I reciprocate energy, whatever the case, just know that is true. Misery loves company. Somebody who's unhappy, it could easily be contagious and it get into your bloodstreams. And then next thing you know, you are just the happiest person 5 minutes ago. But because of how they're thinking, it kind of enslaved you mentally. Like, you know what I'm saying?
if
Watch
so
out for
many
that, man.
people are speaking from within you, if so many people are stuck in this one body, this is a ailment, isn't it? So, if there is more than one voice, you have to kill the other voices. You have to fix that one thing, that this one is never bad company. This is the best company you have.
It has been reported that 85% of the world population suffers from low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is usually a product of rejection, neglect, and abuse. It's critical to address this problem since low self-esteem can compromise the quality of your life and lead to mental health problems. Understanding life from this perspective may help you to overcome situations where you put less value on yourself.
How you are should never be determined by how somebody else is. Once you allow that, you will remain a slave to somebody all your life, because they will decide whether you will be happy or unhappy.
Yes.
What is the most important part of your life is what's happening within you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whether misery happens within you or joy happens within you, it only comes from within you, isn't
Yes.
it? So if joy is coming from within you, why can't you have it coming all the time? Because we have not taken care of this, isn't it? The most unjust thing that you can do for yourself and everybody around you, especially other people who have such a big expectation of you, is that you make yourself unhappy. Because unhappy means unpleasantness. Unpleasantness means inefficiency of life. See, when you're given such a sophisticated mechanism called mind, human mind is not a simple thing, it's a magnificent mechanism. That's the whole thing. We are not looking at how this works, simply we are trying to use it. By nature or by accident, people may get to use it, but not conscious. See, I am not talking about controlling your mind.
Yeah.
I am talking about liberating it from all kinds of additions that it has added on.
Yeah.
If you control your body, if you control your mind, what it means is, control means to hold it within certain limits. But you become who you are in the world only because you cross the limits. Only because you cross the limits that other people never cross, you become whoever you are in the world. So the method should be not of control, but of liberation. Over a period of time, you gather a body and a certain level of mind. These two, if we know how to use it to our advantage, it'll work one way. See, right now, I'm constantly involved with people day in and day out, 20 hours a day, I'm on and on and on with people 7 days of the week.
Yeah.
But if I close my eyes, the world stops for me, finished it is. The world doesn't even exist for me if I close my eyes. You must bring at least a little bit of this essence into your life. So this is something that all of us have to understand. There is something called as reality.
Yes.
There is something called as impressions of reality that we carry within ourselves.
Yes.
So if you want to do something right, if you want to do anything right, first thing is, we're able to grasp the situation for what it is. We're able to grasp what is there and do the appropriate action. In human mind, there is perception, there is memory, there is imagination. People are not able to keep these things separate. It is only the reality that you can handle. Memory and imagination, you can only fancy with. One is about that which is over, one is about that which is yet to happen. There is memory of the game, there is imagination of how you will carry the cup, and there is a reality of a ball coming at you. So to keep this clarity of mind, there are methods with which you can hold your mind in such a way that this moment if I sit here, the memory of who I am, my parentage, my upbringing, my growing up, my things or things that I know, if all these things come right now in my mind, I will not perceive what is here. Memory will play.
Yes.
Memory is not a reality because it is about something that is over, which does not exist. That which does not exist is…
Did he just put me on to something?
mind. I will not perceive what is here. Memory will play.
Yes.
Memory is not a reality because it is about something that is over, which does not exist.
Yo! I never looked at it like that. I literally thought… And he never ceases to amaze me at this point, bro. I never looked at it like that. I always thought like memory, even though it's over, it's still reality because it happened. But obviously, if it's over, it doesn't exist no more at this point. What?
That which does not exist, if it impedes into that which exists, you will miss that which exists. This is so in everybody's life. There is substantial scientific and medical information today to clearly say, only when you are at ease, your body and mind functions at its best. This is a simple process. The important thing is to make a distinction between what is you and what is not you. When I say what is you and what is not you, whatever you associate yourself with, after some time you start experiencing it as myself, because somewhere in your mind you identify with it. Starting from the most fundamental thing, it goes into various things, which causes enormous amount of disturbance and misery. But the most basic thing which breeds this is your own body and your mind. If you bring this distinction into your life, you will see suddenly your ability to use your body and your mind is phenomenally enhanced, many fold. The same body and same mind, simply because you're not tangled up with it, you can use it so much better, simply because there is a little bit of space between you and your body and you and your mind. This is guaranteed from me.
Self-doubt is an act of questioning your own competence, and it is one of the blocks to your self-esteem. According to research, Self-doubt likely happens when people close to you question your own choices. If you allow these voices to continue to affect you, you are potentially limiting yourself from growth.
Hold on.
And it is one of the blocks to your self-esteem. According to research, self-doubt likely happens when people close to you question your own choices. If you allow these voices to continue to affect you, you are potentially limiting yourself from growth.
I say this all the time, man. I feel like I'm talking in circles. No matter who you're around, bro, if they're doing that, yeah, you, in a way, yeah, I guess you could say they're being negative, they're being this way, that way. But at the same time, it's really up to you what you put up with. You know, it's kind of in the same boat like you are who you hang around. You hang around negativity, you're going to become negative. Hang around positivity, you're going to be positive. You know? And that's unbelievable. 85% of this population have low self-esteem. That makes me wonder why. Is that what's making people are the way that they are nowadays? Is that why relationships aren't what they used to be? Is that why some females that are young nowadays are doing certain things that an average female probably wouldn't do? Same thing with the guys. This really has me thinking.
Here's a good explanation of that matter.
How many monsters do you have within you? I thought there's only one monster, that's you. See, if you are hearing two voices within you, an angelic voice and a monstrous voice, this doesn't mean something fantastic has happened. This means you're either schizophrenic or you're possessed.
It's funny because it just came to me, man. You know how you guys watch TV shows and maybe like the evil part of your mind or your demon thoughts, the devil might show up with like a pitchfork on this shoulder, then the angel guy with wings might show up on this shoulder. You guys ever experienced that? But it'll be like of your own individual self. Like me, for example. My devilish side of the mind would be me holding the pitchfork on my left shoulder. Then me, my angelic self, my angelic side of my mind and conscious would be on this side. You know what I mean? You guys see that in TV shows. It's pretty much like that.
Well, if so many people are speaking from within you, if so many people are stuck in this one body, this is a ailment, isn't it? This body is designed for one, isn't it? This is the most fundamental thing you must do. There's just you and you and you in this. There is no another. The moment there is another, this is a trick. Initially you play this trick. When something happens well, of course it's me. When something didn't happen, I don't know, some other voice, somebody else, my ego, my… all kinds of other creatures which don't exist you manufacture in your mind. So, if there is more than one voice, you have to kill the other voices. Do you want your intellect to be sharp or blunt? Okay. So, you naturally want your intellect to be sharp. That means intellect is a cutting instrument. It's like a knife. The sharper it is, the better it is, isn't it? If you hold it at the wrong end or if you move irresponsibly, you will cut yourself. Right now, these are all individual expressions of someday I feel like this, someday I feel like this. Human beings essentially are going through a whole lot of suffering. Somebody is in the war zone, somebody is in a famine zone. I will leave those human beings because that's a different scene. But the rest of the people are all suffering only one thing, their own intelligence. If you took half their brain away, they would sit peacefully. So we are complaining.
That's literally how you have to think about it. All the things that are going through people's mind that are stressing them out, that's making them want to, commit harm to themselves, that are, doing things that you guys may think is hurtful, or doing things that are like, why did he do that? He was a good person. You take away how they were thinking before they made that decision to do what they did to themselves, or whatever the case. I'm like literally telling you, wipe away all the problems that are in people's minds. That's literally what anything that stresses anybody out. I don't care if it's bills, or if it's female related, or if it's guy related, or if it's marriage related, whatever it is, whatever is stressing you out. Work, turn that off, delete it, be a lot more peaceful. Sometimes that's what you have to do.
About the greatest gift that we have, you have to fix that one thing, that this one is never bad company. This is the best company you have. For this, there is a simple treatment. This simple treatment is just this. You start seeing this much, whatever happens to me in my life, good things happen, ugly things happen, nonsense happens, great things happens, doesn't matter, whatever happens and whatever did not happen in my life, it's all my responsibility. Now, there'll be only one person. If you see this is my responsibility, there'll be only one person.
You only have one life to live, and it's important to make sure that you are living the life that you want for yourself. No matter
Life is short, bro. You only get one. It's not like a video game. I know a lot of people like to treat it as such, but life isn't a video game, man. There is no do-overs. There is no restart. There is no passing away and coming back. So while you guys are on this earth, man, just make sure that you're doing everything right. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you're doing this wrong. If you feel like that's right for you, do it. No matter what somebody else thinks, no matter what somebody else says. You know? Because they will, at the end of the day, they will never understand what it's like to be in your shoes. At the end of the day, when you go home, it's just you. It's not this other person. Sometimes your parents won't even know what you're going through. Sometimes your own family members won't even know. So sometimes it really just takes you and saying, forget what everybody else says, what they think I should have or do for myself. I'm going to do this because this is what I want to do. You guys got to think like that. And I guess it's, yeah, you call it being selfish or whatever you want to call it, but that's how you have to be.
how the forces outside attempt to define your life, you are the only one capable of enriching it with meaning. Have courage and live it up for yourself. Learn more about understanding your life by clicking on the video displayed above. Let us know which ideas strike you the most by leaving us a comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more meaningful videos like this. Thanks for watching.
That's dope, man. If you guys like this video, man, give it a fat thumbs up, like, comment, share. I guess I gotta tell you guys to subscribe, but then I don't like doing that sometimes because it kind of makes it seem like, that I'm forcing you guys to subscribe, but you guys don't have to. But if you support me, you rock with me, do it. But for certain people that just, you guys get what I'm saying. But anyway, man, I'm out of here, man. I love you guys, man. You guys have a blessed one and a safe one. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.